Hola, ¿cómo estás? Tudo bem? Konnichiwa. What it do? So, on today's episode of the J Boyk Sports Podcast, we're going to talk about brother Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're going to bring him to the front of the congregation, and we're going to give him a message. And the reason we're going to give Giannis a message is because Giannis is one of my favorite players in the NBA. He's been one of my favorites for a while. I really like his work ethic. I like his story. Maybe at some point we can dive into his background a little bit more. But I've appreciated this brother, and I believe that he's worked hard to get to where he is. But I'm starting to see some chinks in Giannis's armor. He was like a kind of a fight for your life, grind at all costs brother from Greece. And now he's kind of turning into a American. And I know some of y'all are like, whoa, what's bad about that? When you look at some of these other American basketball players, there's some things that are bad, right? These guys are kind of, they're getting lackadaisical. They're lazy. They not working as hard as they used to. Things have changed. And I think Giannis is starting to change. And I'm very scared. I'm very skeptical. I'm shaking in my boots, man. I'm shaking in my wee little boots. Because I don't want him to turn out like the rest of these front runners. Now, what do I mean by that? As you look at this picture here, right, it says Giannis Antetokounmpo future, right? Giannis Antetokounmpo's future depends on Bucks' sustained success. Oh boy. Giannis, man. Giannis. Let me give you a message, my good brother. Cut it out. All right, cut it out. Why am I saying cut it out? Giannis, you've been a grinder your entire career. You spoke about the Mamba mentality, what made Jordan great. I know you love LeBron too. That's fine. You can love LeBron too. And the attention that LeBron pays to his body to stay in great physical shape, the longevity is unmatched. We get that. But don't lose sight of that Jordan and that Mamba mentality as far as grind. It says sustained success. Giannis, the Bucks haven't been successful recently because you keep getting hurt, brother. You keep getting hurt. You keep getting hurt in the playoffs, and you letting people like Jimmy Butler, who, truth be told, this is not to diss you, Jimmy Buckets, but you are not as talented as Giannis Antetokounmpo. But what you do have over even it seemingly seems like Giannis and a lot of these other superstars is heart. Jimmy has heart. Giannis, you can't be sitting up here talking about the Bucks and sustaining success. You're their success, my good brother. You're their success. They live and die by you. If you want the Bucks to be successful, you need to be the best player in the NBA, my brother. Not Joker, not SGA, not Thin Luka or Thinner Luka, not Tatum, not Brown. It needs to be you, and it needs to be by a mile. If you want the Bucks to be successful, it's you. You have to be the best player in the world by far. Now, I know you put the work in. Your mid-range has been awesome this year. But you got to get healthy, man. You got to get healthy, and you got to stay healthy. And you got to dominate on both sides of the floor, and you got to do whatever it takes to win. You're sitting up here, if this article or this graphic is true, worried about what the Bucks are going to do for you. Forget that, man. Mamba mentality, brother. You put your hard hat on, you get your lunch pail, and you work as hard as you can. If you're not the best player in the league with your level of talent, Giannis, then it's not the Bucks' fault. It's your fault. They got you Dame. You wanted Dame. You got what you asked for. You got Brook Lopez. They just got you Kyle Kuzma, who seems to be balling in this environment. You got some other nice pieces. It's time for you to go out and get another ring. Don't worry about the organization. Your success is in your hands. Lastly, don't be sitting up here running around to all these teams in the league being like these other front-running cowards. And yes, cowards running from the grind. You already got a ring. You don't need to do that. Your one ring is more important, and people like me see that as more important than a lot of these ring-chasing guys out here that had to team up and super team up to get anything. You did it on your own too. So it's time to do it again. Don't take no shortcuts. Don't take no easy way out. Set an example. And so I'm hoping that this message gets through to you, Giannis. And I'm hoping that you can put it all together. You have the talent. You have the skills. Make sure you have the mentality to match that. No excuses. Go get it. Be the best. Don't blame your organization for you not being the best player in the world. So that's my message to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Don't go out like a lot of these other guys. Don't be soft. Don't follow. Be a leader. Bring back real superstars that play hard all the time and don't make excuses. And they live and die on their own too. They grow their own teeth. And yes, that's a homemade expression. Real ones grow their own teeth. Only you can grow your teeth. Nobody can grow your teeth for you. You got to do that. So that's my message to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stay, fight, be the best. Thank you for listening to another episode of J-Boy Sports. I appreciate you. I'm humble. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully, you'll be back soon. Much love.